Ken.
Nitsana?
Ken.
This is Aaron Lerner calling. How are you?
Who's this?
Aaron Lerner from IMRA.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Fine. Can I ask you something for attribution, recording, if I may, about your call for the Attorney General to prosecute flytilla activists?
Okay.
I'm wondering how you'd react to the counterposition, namely that while you are interested in justice, perhaps from a policy standpoint, the government of Israel is interested in minimizing press exposure.
No, I'm also interested in minimizing the explosion, mainly for the years to come, because we see that year after year after year, these pro-Palestinian anarchists are invading the state of Israel either through the airport or through the sea or through the regular borders and trying to create disorders and chaos in the state of Israel, disturbing the order. And the only way to deter these people from coming back and doing it again and again and again is to enforce the law against them. And there are many, many charges they can be charged for. All the Attorney General has to do is to enforce the law against them, indict them, bring them to court, and so the next time they will learn that if they do it again, they may spend some time in jail in Israel, and they may have another thought before they're coming again.
Now, if these people are doing this in order to get world attention, spending some time in jail, if it gets them even that much more attention, is that a deterrent or is that an encouragement?
It is, because nobody wants to spend time in jail.
How much time are we talking about? How much time are we talking about?
We can talk about several months. And you know what? We can even talk about a fine. If they have to post a bond, if they have any burden imposed on them to leave the country. If they only come and go, and Israel even pay for the tickets, that's insane. That will not stop them from coming again. But if they have to pay personal price, either sit in jail, stand for trial, hire a lawyer, an Israeli one, a foreign one, and maybe pay that sentence either by money or by jail time, they will reconsider. They will have a second thought.
We had in the case of the IMRA that there were people who refused to sign things. They refused to do all kinds of things, even de minimis things, basically challenging the Israeli authorities to throw the book at them. And in the end, what Israel did was, instead of throwing the book at them, they sent them packing without getting them to sign whatever they were supposed to sign, etc. So,
right.
Is there a possibility that you tell an activist that you want a fine, that he has to pay a fine in order to leave, and that's on BBC and CNN and everything else, and he sits back with his arms folded, waiting for Israel to give in?
Listen, no other country would agree for hundreds of people to invade her territory and to carry out acts against the country or advance ideologies that hurt and delegitimize the sovereign state. No country will allow that. So Israel should not be different in this instance. I know that Israel tries to make it go away by not talking about it, by not taking any steps against these anarchists, by quickly getting them off the board, off the boat, off the airport, wherever way they came, and very quickly release them and send them back home. But this is another way. This problem cannot be ignored. And if you, as I said, punish them in one way or another, they will learn not to come again. Listen, this flotilla was a disaster. right? You agree, the IMRA in 2010, and the panic that Israel went into in 2011 to stop the 15 boats from coming to the extraterritorial water of Israel. So we're talking about a very heavy price that Israel has to pay, not only in security forces, police, Navy, IDF soldiers, not even the sometimes the risk of the life of these soldiers and policemen, but also in terms of morale, in terms of reputation, in terms of, again, legitimacy of Israel among the other nations. So the activists are getting their point. They are carry out their targets, and they announce they're doing it in order to fight the image of Israel, and they succeed. So if you want to stop it, there is only one way.
If it turns out that because of the way it was handled, they end up getting very few column inches, very few seconds of broadcast time, is that a deterrent also, that they don't get a lot of attention, they don't get a lot of broadcast because of the way that it was handled?
No, because they will try the next time. Last time, only some of them were able to come. Most of them were stopped in the countries, like today, like in France and other countries. And the few that came didn't get so much media, but you see them again the next year. They're coming. So lack of media will not be a deterrent. Jail time or hiring a lawyer, spending money or posting a bond or some limit of their freedom will be a deterrent.
Very good.